a lot of times hate can be very, very valuable if you know how to like really famous the goose. If you get reactive and if you like get defensive, you lose your power. But if you own it, right? I've made a lot of money from hate over the years, but if you just own it and you just stand strong and you don't enter their frame, you hold your frame. No, my shit's freaking awesome. We're getting the best results, and you just freaking lean into it, then people just fall into place.
I love it. It's the Trump playbook.
So true.
Agree and
The Trump
amplify.
playbook. Yeah.
Agree and amplify. I'll never apologize. I love it.
1000%.
It's really interesting to me too, because like I told you earlier in the pod, I wrote like a Twitter thread about you and your ads and like the Bruce Wayne ad. And I love hearing these things from, peripheral, again, like people probably just look at you and they think, oh, like fitness guy, super lean, whatever. But like you're a really good marketer, and I love hearing like the inner workings of what shapes that, because I want to be a really good marketer and keep becoming a better marketer. And I'm curious, like,
Yeah, it's three things really. One is you really have to stand out. You got to differentiate yourself. If you're doing the same thing as everyone else, you're not going to really get attention. And secondly, and I understood this very, very early, it's that you don't want everyone to like you. You really don't want that. Okay. You want to actually, you got to break a few eggs to make an omelet. You want to piss some people off. You want to be a little bit abrasive, because if everyone likes you, no one talks about you. If you can, and again, like the Bruce Wayne kind of video I did was very, very intentional. I had the big drone shot into the mansion. I had the Lamborghini. It was polarizing. And that was very, very intentional. If I was like, you know what, maybe this is showing too much, maybe I'll just, drive a BMW. And this was before people were really flexing with Lambos, maybe I shouldn't show this, it's like that. You want it. Most people can't handle that much attention, that much negative attention. They can't handle it. Their testosterone levels, their free T is too low. They crumble. When your free T is on the mojo, you can handle it. You love it. You live for it. I'm like waking up. I'm like, I need more hate. Where's this hate? It's pissing me off. So you actually want to, and this is why, like, because people are so like curtailed, they don't want to say the wrong thing. They're walking on eggshells and they're trying, you don't want to fit in. If you're someone that doesn't care and it's like, hey, you know what? I'm going to kind of hold true to my values. I'm going to say it how it is. Then just doing that, you get attention. So you have to stand out. You got to create like a really unique reason for someone to follow you. Secondly, you got to lean into whatever that is you're doing. You got to own it. You got to piss people off. You got to pull people in. You can't just have everyone like you, because then no one's going to buy from you. No one's going to love you. No one's going to fight for you. Those are really two of the key things. And third, you got to care. You got to care about your audiences. You got to care about your followers. You got to pay attention. You got to see, why are they buying from you? What do they love from you? And the more you care for your audience, the followers, and the more time you invest with them. And in the beginning, when you're small, you can invest a lot of time. I emailed people that never bought from me, that were following my free blog articles. I emailed them for hours a day. And now my attention's sort of siphoned between like the highest paying customers get the most of my attention, and so on and so forth. But you have to care about your audience and your customers. And if you do those three, you identify what makes you different. You lean into it. You're not scared to break a few omelets. You don't care about pissing people off. You're going to offend people. That's going to get you attention. And you just genuinely care for your loyal audience. You will do fine.
That's really great. It's so funny having this conversation. Like, we were talking a ton about like,
and most people do not care about their audience. They really freaking don't.
Yeah, that's true.
They really don't.
That's true. That's super true.